Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Radik here from the Sidekick University. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite way to make money online. It's pretty simple and easy in my opinion, and it's pretty stress-free. So I'm just going to be taking you guys behind the scenes of how I do this and how I've been using it recently to actually reduce my rent overall. Now you can do this in many different ways, but I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way I found to do that. Now, what I'm talking about is CPA marketing, and that just stands for cost per acquisition. So, pretty much no-brainer offers that people can enter discount codes or get free trials or stuff like that. But in my opinion, that's the easiest way to make money online. And even though the main way I make money now is with ecom, I absolutely did not want to get into ecom because I didn't want to deal with customers. I didn't want to deal with managing inventory and all that stuff. And if I had to choose, I would much rather do what I'm doing now. But ecom just turned out to be the best thing for me. So anyways, this is for people who have a lot of time on their hands, and if you have a couple of extra $100 laying around that you would like to invest into yourself and start your own business, or just to build yourself from the ground up to make probably $1,000 or $2,000 extra a month to build something bigger, this is exactly for you. Now what I'm going to be showing you, it's going to be pretty basic, and I don't want you to take what I say as the final word. Just look at what I'm doing and go out there and fill in the gaps. So if you see me mention any of these things on the screen right now, and that don't provide enough details, you can just go out there on YouTube and find the rest of the details to fill in your knowledge gap. But I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys as much information as possible to get you started. Before I get started, I'm just going to show you how I've been using this to reduce my rent from $2,000 to all the way to zero for this current month that I'm in. And then I'm going to take you through step by step by step where to find offers, how to set up the websites, how to run ads to them, and how to do it quick and easy. um, I also want to say that I've been doing internet marketing since, uh, let's say, the last 10, 11 years that I've been practicing online. And I guess I've kind of dedicated all my free time to learning different marketing strategies and just making money online strategies. And on this channel, I want to share that with you guys. So, with that being said, even though you may see things in this video and it looks very simple, if you've never built a website before, you've never done any of these things before, assume that this will take 10 times longer for you to even do what I'm showing you in practice. And also, another thing that I want you to take in mind is I want you guys to actually go out there. If you're serious about doing this, I want you to go out there with the mindset of trying this out at least once. Just the first time you try this, assume, just completely assume in your mind that this is not going to work. You're not going to make any money from it. But I want you to approach it as if it's going to be successful. So still put in all the effort, but just don't expect anything to happen in the end. So what I'm saying is just whenever you try this the first time, if it's your first time, just consider it your trial run just to get practice. And this gets better over time the more you do it. So the more you do this over time, the better it gets. So let me just hop into my rent account real quick so you guys can see. So I'm using a service called HelloLand. They pretty much just offer fully furnished apartments. I just recently moved from Germany to Texas recently. I didn't want to take anything with me, and I didn't want to just jump here and get an empty apartment and have nothing. So I chose HelloLand, and they have fully furnished apartment, as you can see behind me. They have everything literally in this apartment down to forks, I guess. So as you can see right here, I'm just going to pull this one up because I don't want to do too much editing in this video. But my basic rent plus my utilities should be a total of almost $1,900 per month. Now, these people, they have an affiliate program and a referral program. Excuse me. If I refer someone, they get $250 off their first month rent, or however, whenever they use it. And I also get $250 off my rent. So in my opinion, that's a no-brainer offer. These people are getting $250 off their rent, and I get $250 off my rent as well. But that's only a one-time offer. I'm actually going to show you the live site that I'm using to do this. And actually, I don't care if anyone go out there and do this. It won't really make a difference to me. But I'm not showing you this for people watching this to go out there and copy this site I'm doing. I'm just showing you this just so you can see the process and go out there and look at it as an example and build other things off of that. And it's not going to be the perfect example, but it's just stupid simple that anyone can go out there and do this. So let me just pull up February's rent. So this is actually 2023, and I'm going to have to blur out some information because my apartment number and my address is actually on here. So I'm going to pull it up, and you can see February 2023 landing credit. These are all the referrals that came in that they're credited. the referrals don't actually get credited to my account until the person actually moves in. Now, people can go out there and sign up to HelloLand as an affiliate, but I didn't want to be an affiliate. I didn't want this money in cash because then I would be liable to pay taxes on it. So I'd much rather have the credit reduced for my rent so I don't have to pay that. So as you can see, all these other months that I've been living here, January I only paid $113. I tested this out today again before I made this video because I wanted to see if this was still working. Pretty much what I did is I made a one-page website using Chat GPT, and I just ran some Google ads to it. So today I decided I wanted to make this video. I turned the ads back on and I ran them for an hour, and I ran them for like 2 hours, and then I checked my email. It's right here. You can see 3 referrals. So each of these are $250 off my rent coming up in the future, but that's not going to reflect on here until whenever these people move in. So pretty much that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to go to the website now so you can see exactly what the page looks like, how crazy simple it is, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So the website is called Landing Smooth. So let me just go to that real quick. All right, guys. So this is the website that's made me. How much has it made? I didn't say. Let me just do the calculations real quick. So let me go to my calculator and tell you exactly how much I've made it with this site after running it for 1 month. So my rent should have been, how many months is that? 4 months. So let's say 4 times my rent's supposed to be 1900 equals 7600. And how much did I actually pay? So minus 707 for the first month, minus 763 for December, minus 113. So my rent, this is how much money I saved: $6,000 with 1 hour worth of work. So if I were supposed to cash this out, I would have made 6 grand from doing an hour worth of work. So this is how simple this is for you guys to go out there and actually do this. So with that being said, I'm going to jump in and show you guys the website, how simple it is. So this is the website. It's a one-page website. I didn't write any of this myself. I actually just plugged it into Chat GPT, and Chat wrote it, and I just copied and pasted on here. This is exactly what it looks like. You can actually go to this website now and see everything that I'm showing you right now. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. As you can see, there's nothing much on here. That's everything. This is the home page. There's a contact page. And then there's about page. And again, Chat GPT wrote all of this because I was too lazy to actually write this. So here's how you get started. Here's what you want to do. I'm going to take you guys to a site right now called OfferVault. It's going to get you started. All right, so here we are on this website called OfferVault. This site it's an aggregator of these different offers, and I prefer to come here to look for CP offers when I'm building these sites, because back in the day I used to find these crazy simple offers, build up the sites, run it up, make some money and sell them, and then make money that way. But for anyone out there that wants to do this, you can just come here, select the country that you're in. I'm just going to click United States, and I'm just going to type in paper call. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try it now. And all these are all offers that if someone, you choose to promote this, all they have to do is call one of these places and stay on the phone for 2 minutes, and you get $850 if they're qualifying customers. Now, all these things that I want to talk about right now is, before you do this, I want you to consider all these things. I want you to pick a niche. And my recommendation for you right now, by the way, if I'm speaking super low, is because I have a headache, so I'm trying to not make that worse at the moment. So I want you to pick a niche, and the niche is just a category of things that you want to sell. So if you want to do healthcare, beauty, skincare, I don't know, mental health, spiritual stuff, and things like that, just pick a niche. But if you've never done this before, I recommend that you actually pick something that you might be familiar with. So if you have a job working like as an electrician or in finance or something, I would recommend that you stay in that niche because you have a lot more knowledge about that space. So pick a niche that you're familiar with and you have knowledge about something, so the learning curve for you to actually go out there and promote one of these offers isn't crazy. Even though you can use Chat GPT these days and just make all the content that you could be making, I still recommend doing something that you're familiar with instead of literally going out there and learning a whole new topic just for the sake of promoting it, knowing that it might not work the first time. And like I said, just use the first time you're doing it as practice. The second tip for picking your niche before you choose one of these offers is choose something that's going to be evergreen. So something that's not going to be around just for like 1 2 months and then it's gone. So everything, so all the work and investment that you made into your website and your ads and everything, it just doesn't go to waste. So I like to pick things that I know are going to be here for the long term. That's why I like to pick I like to stay in niches that are evergreen. Like I said, like people are always going to need beauty products, living, and things like that. I also try to pick. This is going to sound terrible, but I like to choose category of things that people feel self conscious about. So if people want to lose weight, or I don't know, makeup and things like that. So you know, there's a bunch of things that you could get started with, but those are the category of things that I like to check out. Next things you want to choose categories that are trending up over time. I don't want to pick a dying niche, so I don't want to start promoting something like I don't know. I don't even know what to give you an example. Um, but I don't want to pick a niche or a category of things that's trending now. Okay, here's a perfect example. Digital advertising is taking over. TV ads are trending down over time, year over year over year. So I wouldn't want to choose an offer that's in the TV advertising space if that were the case. So if I were choosing advertising, I would choose something like YouTube ads, TikTok ads, or YouTube Shorts. So things that are trending up over time, and you can actually go on Google Trends and see what's trending now and what has been trending for the past 5 years, and make your decision based off of that. My second criteria is the offers. Like I said, I like to choose things that are no brainer offers. If you haven't read the $100 million offer yet by Alex Samosa, go ahead and get that. I think it's like only $1, or maybe it's even free. I'm not sure, but $1 and free is almost the same thing. But if you read that book, you can really understand what a good offer looks like. So it's going to really make your selection process easier. And the two sites that I recommend that you look at is Offer Vault, which I'm on right now. There's going to be a link below in the description, so you guys can come over here and look through all these offers if you want to pick the perfect one, or pick multiple of them if you want to test them out, or you can go to Max Bounty. I'm not going to go to Max Bounty now because I haven't logged into my account in years. So my account has been like disabled or terminated. I didn't want to just create an account just for the sake of making this video. But like I said, Offer Vault is just an aggregator of these different offers. And let me just close this right now. But if you're on this website, all of these things that you see on the right side here, the network, it's just where they're hosted. So these are all separate networks for all these different offers. So if you want to click on one of these, let's say, let me open this right now. If you want to click on this rehab thing right here, you would have to go and sign up to this network and put in all your details. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't feel like doing that. But pretty much you'd have to sign up with your name, email address, all that other stuff. And some of them do require you to already have a website in place. Some of them don't. But it's not easy. It's not hard to just make a website in I guess, like 20 minutes or something like that, just to get started and apply to these things. So let me see if I can actually preview a landing page and show you guys. So this is what the landing page would look like if you actually started promoting this thing and send someone to this offer. They would have to put in all their information, their company name, first name, last name, phone number, email address, and answer yes or no. Once they do this, I'm assuming on the next page they would get a phone number to call to, speak to their sales team, and then that's when you get paid. So you get $825 per call, and usually these calls have to be qualified, high targeted customers, and they have to spend 2 minutes on a call. So for example, I start promoting this to someone who's dealing with addiction. Let's say I'm addicted to smoking weed and I can't stop, and I saw an ad about how to quit smoking weed in like 7 days or something. I go on their landing page, which is what you're going to be building the landing pages, and they're like, oh, click here now to speak to someone. I click on the landing page, and then I end up on here. I fill out my details. On the next page, I get a phone number and I call it, and I'm on the phone with these people for 2 minutes. You would get $850 for that call, and it's that simple. There's really no other catch. Actually, there is another catch. A lot of I, I shouldn't have said that. The only catch with these things is that they have special terms and conditions, which you should be reading. I ran into a little bit of trouble with my offer with the landing thing that I showed you guys earlier. But it says right here, $250 for a 2 minute call duration. No IVR. I have no idea what that is, but go through here and read through their terms and conditions before you actually start promoting. Like you can see, you can't use negative promotion things. You can't. Sometimes you're not allowed to bid under brand names and things like that. But there's workarounds for it, and I did exactly that with the offer that I'm promoted with HelloLand right now. I'm going to show you exactly the command that I put into ChatGPT to have the to have it write my ads and the copy for the page to comply with their terms and service, so I didn't get disqualified from HelloLand's referral program. But that's just an example right here. So I don't know why it says $250 for a 2 minute call up there and 850 up here, but that's something that you have to look into. $250 is still good for a 2 minute call, but it's definitely doable. So now that you're over here and you picked your offer, you decide that you want to promote something in the recap niche, you would then, what's next on my list? You would then um, do your research. But before you do your research, I just want to give you guys a few other examples since I just typed in pay per call. There's a Just do some research on what CPA marketing is, because there's a bunch of other sites besides OfferVault. But like I said, I like this because it's just an aggregator of pretty much all the offers that are currently out there. But there's literally offers out there that are super simple where someone could just click on this page. Let's say this addiction page didn't have anything else. If someone just filled this out on certain offers, you would still get credited for it. So you still get money, 20, $30, $50, sometimes $100, or even more, $1,000, depending on the offer. And yeah, it's crazy simple. I don't Some of them you can install, what do you call it, extensions on your computer, free game download and things like that. Coupons like what I'm using with HelloLand at the moment, free trials and things like that. So you have a bunch of different options when it comes to getting started with this stuff. And like I said, do some more research into on YouTube to see what other people are doing and how they're doing this and the best offers you can promote. And because you should be choosing something that you're already familiar with. It shouldn't be difficult for you to actually promote with or without having a third party software like ChatGPT write it for you. Now, the way I would do my research for these things is like I come to these offers and I'm on this addiction side page. I would copy their URL. I'm not going to use this actually. I'm going to use the one for what do you call it? It's 2:30 right now. Actually, no, it's not 2:30. It's like 3 a.m. in San Antonio. I'm going to use the one for Hello Landon because it's just simpler. But let's say Hello Landon was on here and they're like, oh, you get $250 per referral. I would just go to the Hello Landon page. Let me just click on my own thing. So go to Hello Landon, and I'm going to copy their URL from the top right here. And then the tool that I use for my quick keyword research, not just keyword, but I just use this for my research in general, is SEMRush. Um, I'm not using the paid version of this. By the way, if I mention any tools in here that have an affiliate offer or affiliate link, I'm just going to put it down in the description in case anyone want to use that. But you don't need to pay for any of this stuff. Well, besides like a domain name, you don't need to pay for any of this if you're actually doing this. So I'm just going to put in the HelloLand URL. If I'm going to be promoting one of these companies and just click search, you get, believe 3 or 7 free searches per day or per week. But I can see that Hello Landon has a total of 212,000 organic searches per month for people just looking for their services. And I would just come down here and see what their top keywords are. So this is exactly how I found my keywords for Hello Landon. So I do my keyword research here. I start here doing my keyword research. I figure out the competition score. So their competitors, in case I want to run ads on that. And I find their keywords, which it shows you right here as well, but limited with the free offer. I get the search volume for each keyword, which it shows right here. So like the Landon apartment, 14,800 people are looking for that. 8,000 people are just looking for Hello Landon. 5,000 people are looking for Hello Landon. Join this one word, and so on and so forth. So I would just actually take these keywords and put them in just like a notepad or Excel file and just keep them for when I'm actually ready to use them for promotion. Okay, the next thing I want to do is see how much demand there is. The demand is also part of the keyword research, but I want to see how competitive this is. So I would actually go to the search itself and see if there's other competitors out there running ads on these terms, which in the case for this, there was no one running ads on the Hello Landing keywords that I started using to promote. And I also saved the cost per click because I want to see how much it would cost for every time I wanted to see how much it would cost every time someone clicked on one of my ads to go over to HelloLand and to make it make sense for the conversion rate. So I just always assume that 1% of everyone, 1% of the people that go to the website are going to convert regardless. So I want to see how much it's going to cost me to get 100 people to the website before I get break even. So with the HelloLand offer, I my budget is $250 a day. I'm not actually spending $250 a day, but because I'm getting $250 per referral and one person out of 100 will convert regardless of how bad the website is, at least in my experience, I just do $2.50 per click, and I run it at $250 per day. So max, I'll spend $250 to get 100 people there, and I know that I will at least break even, and then the other 99 people potentially convert later on down the road. And for the keyword research, I'm just going to pull up a folder to show you guys exactly what that looked like. And it says add keywords right here. So this was just my keyword research from back in December when I started doing this. So you can just see it says HelloLand and reviews, HelloLand and reviews, land and furnished apartments, and just all the keywords. I just put them in here because I needed them to use for the advertising. Okay, let me go back to the website and go down the list. So once I put all that together, I have the keywords, I have the offer that I want to promote, and I know how much it's going to cost for me to promote these things. I would just go back to the offer. Why do I keep coming back to this page? I would go back to the offer, sign up to this program, and get my affiliate link, and then I would build a one-page website around this. Now, there's probably going to be cheaper ways for you guys to actually go out there. There's definitely going to be cheaper ways to do this than what I'm telling you, and you can do this 100% for free. But in my experience, it's you might as well just start out with just a regular domain name that you paid $20 for the year, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I've lost a bunch of money in the past starting off with free website builders like Weebly, and it's not that it doesn't work, but once you switch over from free to paid, or if you don't switch from free to paid, it can cause some problems. Because, for example, if you use a free website builder like Wix or Weebly or .WordPress or whatever, let me show you guys an example of what I'm talking. Let's say I had a website called sidegiguni.com. If I had it on Weebly with a free extension, it would be .weebly. The problem with this is if I wanted to run ads to that domain name, Google would just automatically assume that I wanted to run ads to weebly.com, and then when you start running ads to it, the traffic would go to weebly.com and not your actual website. So I've ran into that issue in the past, and I've learned my lesson. It's cost me at least $5,000 in the past. So don't do that. If you're going to start out and you're going to take this seriously, just spend the 20 or $50 or however it's going to cost, how much it's going to cost you to get a domain name and have it hosted for a year, and be serious about it. So what I actually do is I'm just going to buy a domain name so you guys can see the process of doing that. So I just go to bluehost.com, and I'll leave a link below in the description. Okay, so I go to bluehost.com. If you don't have an account, you can sign up using the link below in the description. Again, that might be an affiliate link. You don't have to use Bluehost. There's definitely cheaper ways of doing this out there. You can probably go to a site called Namecheap and get a cheap domain name there, but then you're going to have a lot more troubles on your hand for transferring that domain from Namecheap to somewhere else to host it and stuff like that. But anyways, you go to Bluehost, you create an account, and then you log in. I'm just going to log in and see you guys on the next screen, and then I'm going to show you guys how to purchase your domain name and get started, just for example. All right, so now that I'm in my Bluehost account, I would just go to the left-hand side and click on domain names, click purchase domain, and then I would just type in, let's just put in Sidekick University since I already use that, sidekickuni.com, and then I would just click search to see if it's available. Oh, wow, that is actually available. And then it would cost me $13 a year to buy this domain name and $15 for privacy. So I'm just going to do this just for the sake of this video. Okay, I don't want to do this for 2 years because I'm just doing this for the video. So I'm going to change everything to 1 year, and that's going to cost me $30 a year. You don't necessarily need privacy. You don't need the privacy at all, but I like to have my stuff private, so I just keep the privacy on. So that means if someone looks up your domain name, they can't see your address in your name or whatever. They just see the domain name and the information for Bluehost. So that's why I like using Bluehost, and you can get this probably with any other hosting platforms for your domain names. So what I would do now is go to checkout and pay the $27. I would put in my name, my information, all that stuff, and purchase the domain name. And again, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do this. I'm sorry about that. I have some problems with my elbow. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to purchase this domain name real quick and then show you guys how you would actually install WordPress and then start building a website to promote some of these offers. Let me just process this real quick. My information is going to be blurred out because there's a lot of personal stuff in here. Okay, so now that the domain name is purchased, the next thing I need to do is assign this domain name because it's unassigned. It means it's just sitting in my account, not doing anything. So it's not pointing to a website, it's not pointing to anything. It's just there in my account. I can transfer it and I can do whatever I want with it. So I'm just going to go to assign domain names and then I'm going to assign it. And once you click assign and the assignment is finished, then I can install WordPress or whatever else I want to use on it. So I'm going to click assign and do that now. Okay, so now I'm on the assign domain name, and you can see it says here first select the domain name that you would like to assign. Use a domain name that is already associated with your account, and you can see it just says Sidekick Uni, which I just purchased, and I would just assign this domain name. So to do that, I would scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'm pretty hesitant about doing this right now because I'm not trying to edit this video too much, but a lot of personal information is on this page. So I would scroll down to the bottom and click assign, add on domain name, and this would just be the information for the website. You don't really need to know about this right now, and just click assign domain, assign this domain at the bottom. Oh, while I'm waiting for this to be done, this process probably takes about 10 to 15 minutes on average. Sometimes it can take up to 24 hours. So just so you know that. All right, so now I'm just waiting for this domain to get assigned. It's probably going to take again like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just going to pause the video here and come back to it when it's done. All right, guys. So it's been around 6 minutes or so, I believe. Let me check the time right now. Refresh this. It's 3:25 a.m. here in San Antonio. Um, yeah, so it's been around 6 minutes since I paused the video, and the domain name is currently, what was it, assigned. And again, assigned just means it's in a position where I can actually install one of these builders on it. And what I'm going to do is going to go to the left side to Marketplace and just scroll down, and I'm going to click on one click install, and then I'm going to install WordPress. You can do Weebly or anything else, but I find WordPress gives you the most control, so I'm going to stick with WordPress, and it's pretty easy to learn. There's a lot more flexibility. So I'm just going to click install, and let's just put it here, Sidegeek. It's hard to type with this microphone taking up the whole space. Um, I really have to fill this out. I'm just putting this out for shits and giggles. All right. We're going to click next. You can click advanced right here and you can choose your login information, which I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to let it automatically assign everything and then I can change it later on because I'm just doing this for the sake of this video. So now I'm going to choose a domain name. It's Sidegeek University still. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of these things to be installed. And then I'm just going to click next. Now, when I click next, I don't know if I'm going to show you guys the next page again because I don't want to do too much editing with this video. But when I click next, it's going to automatically give me a URL where I can log into the website. It's going to give me my username and password. So when you get that right here, you want to write that down or save it somewhere else, it, or just change it. But that's what's going to happen next. So they're installing WordPress on the site right now, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually set up a quick website to do these promotions. If anyone's watching this video or made it this far, I know it must be pretty boring at this point in the video, but this is the reality of making money online. Like a lot of people make it seem super easy. It is pretty easy, but it's just boring. A lot of people just don't want to do the boring work. They want to expect passive income right away, but they don't want to take the time to put in the hours and practice and get to learn these things to get to the point where they don't have to be doing this kind of work every day. I guess if you're here right now, I'll just show you one of my other affiliate accounts, which is going to be a part two to this video. Where I'm going to show you guys how to build a one-page affiliate website. I actually built this website back in 2017, I believe, and I haven't done anything. It's just a one-page website, I think, right now. Okay, yeah. So when is it? Yep, 2017 since I built this website, and it's just been making money. As you can see, 1,614 referral purchases, and it's pretty much just been an autopilot. That as well is part of one of my the smaller affiliate site that just brings in an extra thousand or so dollars per month, and I'm going to be showing you guys to do that in the follow-up video. So let's jump back into the regular thing while I wait for WordPress to install. Okay, so back on the installation page, you can choose whatever you want. I'm just going to, it doesn't really matter to be honest. I'm just going to choose blog. And on this page, like I said, it gives you your username, your password, the website URL, which is Side University. It's not public, and the login information. So this admin is if you want to go directly to log into the website, this is where you'd go. You'd go to this URL, and you can log in there. But um, I'm not going to do that at this moment. So I'm going to actually log into the website and show you guys some things that I would recommend that you put in the website to make things a little bit easier for you. So just stay tuned. I'm going to log in and I'll be right back. So I'm actually re-recording this portion of the video because I forgot to hit the record button after I paused it earlier. So let's do this over again. So after you assign your domain name, that took around 10 minutes. Actually, what time that I got done with this at so I have to re-record the last 10 minutes of video. So I got done installing, not installing, what am I saying? It's too late. I got done assigning the domain name at 3:25, and let me record this. Let me refresh this right now to see what time it is. It's 3:41. So I have to re-record the last 15 minutes of everything that I went through. So I'm going to go back to Bluehost. So once the domain name is complete with the assigning, again, assigning the domain name just means it's getting ready for the installation of WordPress and everything. So I already installed WordPress and assigned a domain name, and now I created my password, my login information, and all my credentials. To log in, if you don't want to use your passwords that the password that it generated for you, you can just go to the homepage and go on sites on the left side, and then select the site that you want to use. Again, I'm using the site University because of this video, and then you just click login to WordPress, and it immediately takes you over to the WordPress site. It will log you in automatically. You don't need to actually go to the login page. Now, once you get over to WordPress, some things that I can't do again because I already did it is you want to go to all posts. When you install a brand new website, there's going to be a little post right here that just says hello world. You can just click it and delete it. So I'm just going to create a new post right now so you guys can see how to actually delete that. It'll just give you an option to make it trash. Test and save draft. Okay. So again, you're going to come in here. There's going to be a test page. You can just click on trash and delete it. And you just delete this test post in here. It's just going to be a random post that they have installed on the WordPress site automatically. And again, you go to posts, all posts, and delete the one that's already there and do the same for pages. Again, I already did this before I forgot to record a video, so that you would do. The next thing that you want to do is go to plugins and click add new. There's 3 plugins that I recommend that everyone have. It's the classic editor. Yeah, just get the classic editor. It's easy to use, or you can use the current one that I have in place, which is pretty much drag and drop. It's also easy to use, but it's a little bit annoying. There's not much flexibility as much as the classic editor. There's some other plugins that I have on here as well. It's going to be Sidekick by Google. I already installed this previously, but I didn't record it, so I just want to search this up so you can see exactly what it is. So when you get these, when you're doing your WordPress site, I want you guys to have the ability to get as much free stuff as possible. So instead of you guys going out there and using tools like Ahref or SEMRush that cost several hundreds of dollars per month, you can literally use the Google Webmaster tool and the Google Analytics tool to see insights on how people are finding your site, how things are performing, the keywords, and everything else. So the Google Sidekick just helps you connect your site to the Google Analytics and Google Webmaster super easy. So you don't have to do all the technical stuff of posting code in the backend of WordPress. You can just make an account with Google Analytics and Google Webmaster for your website, and then click this to activate it and link it to your website. And I'm not going to do this in this video, but it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Now, the other 2 site analytics, the other 2 plugins that you guys should get for the site is This right here, it's called SlimStat Analytics. I'm not sure how long this is going to be available, but you want to get SlimStat Analytics because it shows you a lot of information about how the people are finding your site. For I've been using this for years now, so it pretty much shows me if I have this site right now. Let's say I have the this website. I can see if how do I explain this? Let's say I was on Google and I typed in current time for San Antonio. For some reason, let's say for some reason, my website, someone went to this web page from here, it would tell me that this person searched up time in San Antonio and found my website and they landed on this page. It tells me exactly which page they land on, how long they're on the page for, the pages that they exit and leave to. So if I'm promoting this, it'll tell me that they left directly to HelloLand.com. So that's just a good plugin to have on your website for just incredible insights, and it's free. Again, everything that I'm showing you guys is free right now. And then you get this third plugin. It's called Visitor Traffic Real Time Statistics. It just shows you a cumulative list of all the people who come to your website and the country that they're from, how much time they spend, the pages that they're visiting, and just the overall traffic stats. But those three tools are really going to help you guys out. And again, to install a theme, you would go to Appearance and click on Themes. And again, if you're first, I already installed a theme that I'm showing you guys right now. But to get your first theme installed, a free one, just go to WordPress.org themes. And the one that I have right now is the one that's currently installed. But if you want to find another theme, you guys could come in here and just click install if you like one of these themes over the other one. So you can just choose these free themes and just install it. You click install. It's probably going to take 2 to 5 minutes to install or less. And then once it's done, you click activate. And then once it's activated, you can customize it immediately. So I'm just going to click customize so you can see exactly what it looks like. Okay, so this should look familiar to you guys right now. So this is the site university domain name that I just purchased, and I installed the same theme that I showed you guys with the HelloLand and promo site that I made. Let me just put them side by side. You can see that I didn't change too many things right here. Like it's pretty much the same thing, just different size wording and pretty simple. That's it. I didn't really change anything. And again, you can just come in here and type whatever you want, and you would just hit save when you're done and publish. That's all you need to do. Just come down and do all these things for your site and publish your site. So that's pretty much how you would build your site out. As far as these things up here, you can edit them, you can remove pages, add pages and things like that. But I'm not going to get too in depth with that. I'm just teaching you guys the basics, like I said. And you don't need to know too much past the basics to do what I'm showing you to promote these simple offers to just make, I consider it crazy, ridiculous money for doing something so simple. But that's how you get started with your website. So once your website is done, you actually have to set it live so people can view it publicly. So you'd have to save it and publish it, and then that's how you would get a website like this. Now, the next part before I get into how I do the advertisement is how I actually got the content for this website. Because, like I said, I didn't write any of this. I just put a prompt into Chat GPT and it wrote it for me. So I'm going to pull that up so you guys can see exactly what that looks like. So I'm in this folder. It's for the homepage. Um, I actually did this back in 2019, but because I actually came in here recently when I wasn't recording and edited it, saved at 3:38 a.m. And this is what I said to ChatGPT. This is a question I had. I said, I recently moved in. Sorry. I recently moved into a fully furnished apartment using a service called HelloLand. HelloLand makes living flexible for everyone by offering low cost, fully furnished apartment all over the United States. Unfortunately for me, I did not know that they offered a $250 discount on the first month's rent or the first booking until after I reserved my apartment. This is actually all true, by the way. I didn't know this stuff, and I just typed it into ChatGPT because I wanted to see what it said. And I say I'm planning to post a blog article to share my Hello Landed booking promotion code, whatever, with everyone planning on moving into landed apartment. Promo code is valid for $250 on new landing reservations and doesn't expire. Please help me construct an easy to read and engaging blog post to share my promo code with readers looking to save on their Hello Landing booking. Again, just reword this based on what the offer is that you're promoting and just plug it into ChatGPT if you actually don't want to write this yourself. Personally, I didn't really care about this. I just wanted to see if it actually worked just for the sake of reducing my rent and see if this worked overall, because I already tested out on a free method and I decided to actually go ahead and just make a little one-page website for it. And ChatGPT said, "Sure, here's a possible outline for the blog post," and it gave me an outline for the introduction and everything else, all the thing that should be in here. And I was like, okay. And yeah, you can read this if you actually want, but I actually read this when it provided it. Excuse me. And then I said, "Can you use what you've provided to create a sample blog post?" And it said, "Sure." And then it it wrote everything out. I did a little bit of editing for grammar and stuff. I just tossed it in Grammarly, and I tossed it up on the website. So you can actually, again, you can read this if you want and compare it to what's actually on the website. But that's exactly how I got all this information for the website, and I did that for the about page as well. Same thing. I just gave it a prompt and told it to write a short about page for the website so I could actually use it for promotion because I didn't feel like can you extrapolate information to come up with a short and sweet about page for the blog post based on what you already know? And it said sure, and it did the about page as well. And that's exactly how I built the website. So I just copied this, pasted it in the website, and boom, there you have it. A one-page website, well, a two-page website, just short and slim, simple and to the point. And I know it's crazy to think that this website is so simple and it was just written by AI. I just took the time, a couple, maybe 15 minutes to actually buy the domain name, install WordPress, set it up, make it live, and that website has, saved me at this point $8,000 in my rent so far, and it's applicable to a bunch of different niches. I'm going to teach you guys again how to do this on with different offers when I do the follow up videos for affiliate marketing itself and SEO. So that's how I got the content for my website, and you guys can do the same thing. Let's see what else I have on my list. So before I get into the Google ads and the big ads, this is not really a test. I already knew that this was a viable offer when I tested it out free, and I'm gonna show you how stupid simple it is to test these things out online. Like a lot of people try to overcomplicate this whole make money online thing and show you all these jump through hoop things. But the way I tested out, I tested a lot of my offers. I usually start them out for free. So I usually start either on Pinterest, Reddit, YouTube, or Quora. So I'll literally go on Quora and find people looking for whatever offer is. So let's say someone was looking for the best furnished all-inclusive furnished apartment somewhere. I would just go there and answer them honestly about the HelloLand offer and just tell them that if they want to try it out and they're planning on getting anyways, drop my referral code so they can save on their offer. And I'm going to show you. I did this. I'm not going to show you the Pinterest. Maybe it's on Pinterest anyways, but let me just try to pull this up real quick so you guys can see. So let me go back. That's crazy, huh? This PC Acer user, OneDrive desktop projects, so many projects in here. So I'm gonna go on videos for YouTube. So this is how I initially promoted this to test out this offer before I even made a website. I literally made these still image videos. So I went on my computer and I made these videos, or I made these little images. Where I don't know if this is gonna play. We're gonna pull it up anyways. So I made these little videos where it's literally just my referral code at the time, my first referral code that I had. Why can't I pull this up? So this is just a still image with background music, and I posted this on YouTube, titled exactly what it says: 250 off your HelloLand rent. And all of these videos ranked on the first page when someone Googled HelloLand and referral code or promo code or whatever. And people would watch this, see the code in the description, title, whatever, copy and paste it. And then that's how I figured out that this was working. And then that's when I decided to move over to just making a dedicated one page website. So that's how I test my offers. I did this on YouTube. Within 24 hours, someone was using it. I did it on Pinterest as well. I made a Pinterest account brand new for this offer. Did the same thing, use these same images that I put in these videos and just post them all on Pinterest with the same SEO title, the SEO keyword stuff. I did the same thing on Reddit and everything else. And this is how I test my offers in the first place. So you guys don't have to overcomplicate anything. It's just all of these videos are the same thing. The only thing that I changed was the length and the background music, so YouTube wouldn't penalize me for having six different duplicate videos of the same thing. So that's why they're all different colors and different length and different background music. So you guys can go out there and do the same thing for your offers if you want to test them and you don't want to start off with a website. But I do recommend doing a website because it's easier, and you can't promote your affiliate links directly through Google or Bing because your account will get banned. You have to have some kind of in between pages from the offer to whatever it is that you're promoting. Okay, let me see what else is on the list. Google Ads. I'm just going to show you guys that real quick to see what it looks like. I'm just going to show you guys the actual ads, again, I didn't write the ads. I actually had ChatGPT write the ads. And the last step I have here is to scale and repeat these things. So for scaling, all I would need to do is more of what I did to get to that point. So again, all I would need to do to scale this is to just turn on the Google Ads and turn up my budget. And to do that, I would just put it on target impression share and make sure that the ad shows up every single time. And SEO. So I actually have this pulled up right now. Before I go to the ads, I'm going to show you on Bing that if I just type in HelloLand and referral code, it pops up number one. This is my referral code right there. It says that's actually funny. It says right there, and this is taken directly from the website that you see. Let's see if it pulls it up. Yep, there it is. Same website, one page. It's ranking the first page of Bing, and this is also ranking on Google. But I haven't done too much more to the site beside what you see on here. But on Google, when I am running the ads, if I turn the ads on and if I type in any one of these, if I type this in on Google, my ads will actually pop up and it'll be listed number one. And same for Bing. I'm not actively running anything at the moment, but that's what I would do. So I'm just going to go back into this folder and show you guys what the ads look like. Okay, so let me go to, it should be in this paid ads. Okay, so again, I asked ChatGPT to do this. I don't know what I said. Let's just see what I said. I said that was good. I would like to run paid ad search on this blog post for people looking for HelloLand and promo codes like mine. Can you give me 20 potential headlines and 30? Can you give me 20 potential headlines up to 30 characters each and 10 descriptions up to 90 characters each? Okay, so the reason for this is when you're running Google Ads, the headlines can only be up to 30 characters max. It can't go past that, and the description can only go up to 90 characters. So I told Chat that, and then Chat GPT responded with this, and I was like, okay. So it gave me all these different headlines and everything. I didn't use this. I didn't use this because if I did go ahead and run the ads like this, even though it would be extremely profitable and outranking all the other ads that are out there, which there wasn't any, it would still outrank anything that was out there organically. I wasn't able to use this because this directly breaks the terms and conditions of the program. So again, I wasn't allowed to use their brand name in any of my ads, any of my paid ads or anything. So I wasn't able to do this. So I had ChatGPT rewrite this and remove every single one of these. So in the end, it was different. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll actually just log into the ad account and show you what it looks like. I turned it on today, so it's probably still running right now. So I'm just going to log into my Google Ads account real quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys. So here I am in my Google Ads account that I created specifically for running this campaign, and you can see that it spent a total of $2.39 today. $2.39. One person clicked it, and 7 impressions. Now, I know you remember earlier in this video, I showed you in my email where I had 3 confirmations of $250 each for the referrals that came in from the moment I turned this ad on. And it doesn't make sense that I would get 3 conversions from just one click. The thing is, in the ads itself, you can see the referral code. So someone doesn't necessarily have to click on the ad, which is the great part about these things. They could just see the referral code and just type it off from there without me actually getting charged for that. But that $2.39 that I actually spent generated $750 in revenue. Well, not I guess it's technical revenue, but it reduced my rent by $750. So I'm going to go to the campaign so you can see what it looks like, and I'm just going to show you guys everything. So I'm not really, I don't have anything to hide. So it just says hello landing. Like I said earlier, it's $250 a day. And let me just go all time so you guys can see. I started running this back in December, I believe. So let's just go from December until today. And you can see I spent a total of $384 on this campaign. A lot of that, like half of this money, is just wasted money because I had some broad match keywords in here. But still, spending $381 to make $8,000 in revenue, that's crazy. And you can see it only tracked 24. So let me just check this out real quick. Go to my calculator, and every single offer is valid for $250. So let's say 24 times 250. is $6,000, and it's not tracking the three that came in today when I turned this on, and the other ones that haven't been credited to my account yet. So 8 grand went through this from spending $380, which in my opinion is a great conversion rate. Let me just actually open this account so you guys can see what I do. So here's how I run my advertisement. You guys remember this list of keywords that I said earlier. So where is it? Add keywords. So what I do is, let me close this. What I do is I take these keywords right here and I copy them and I just put them into one ad group for just the broad match. There's a website called Google Ads Wrapper. I'm just going to open that up real quick and go to the site and show you exactly how I get these keywords to be in these different formats. Now, the broad match keywords, they're, well, like they said, broad match. So Google will take any keywords they think that are related or have the same intent as your broad match keyword, which is just a keyword as it is without anything. So exactly as you see it right here. So if someone type in HelloLand in reviews, Google might show the ad for someone just type in HelloLand, in which I don't want that to happen. I wanted to show them specifically for this, but I still want to see how the performance is because I can't judge how they're going to convert before I actually see the results. So I just try to use all three of them, the three possibilities, or the broad match, which is exactly how you see it. They have exact match, which is the keywords with the brackets around them like that. And they have phrase match. So the phrase match is pretty much just saying you guys should do some research and find out the difference between the match types. So broad match, exact match, phrase match. I usually try to go with phrase matches and exact matches because they have the best result. They're very highly targeted versus the broad matches. But the way I separate these things is I just copy all these keywords because I don't want to do this manually. And then I go to a website called googleadswrapper.com. Now I'm going to go to this website and just plug this in so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the actual website where it's called adwordswrapper.com. You guys can see what it is. You can come over here if you actually want to use this. My thing's a little bit laggy right now. And I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to take my keywords and plug them in. It's taking a while to load. Okay, so I'm going to take my keywords that I just copied. Again, these are just the plain keywords, and I'm going to click wrap keywords. And once they're wrapped, I just come down and I click on just the phrase matches. I just want the phrase matches, so I copy the phrase matches. Then I would go back over to Google and paste them into these ad groups. So if I wanted to put in new keywords in here, I could just click add new keyword to the phrase matches, and then I would just put them in like this, and just those aren't the ones. I would copy these like this, come back over and paste them and hit save to have phrase matches, but I'm not going to do that because these are already in here. Now, another way to do this is you could just go back to your ad account and you click on your broad match keywords. You would just select every single one of your keywords and you would click edit. You would change match type and you just click change all match types. And you want to click keep the original keyword. So I still want to keep the broad keywords, and then I would change it to the match that I want. So I can change it to exact match or phrase match. So I would just change it to exact match, apply it, and then I would get a whole list of the exact match keywords. And then I would just do this again for the same broad match keywords and change it to phrase match and just do it again. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. So these are all the keywords in here. And as you can see, I'm currently bidding at $2.50 per keyword. And that's how I do it. I've been running this since December 22nd. And yeah, that's exactly how I do this thing. Again, there's not much to this, and it is pretty simple. But if you're just starting out, just try to do this for practice for the first time. And once you get the hang of this, you'll be on your way to be making money. Now, you're going to be learning a lot of skills while you're doing this, and I'm trying to teach you guys just the basics because I actually want you to go out there and research and learn some things on your own. But again, when I teach you the follow-up video of how to do this with affiliate marketing, and if anyone's out there looking to make money as a side income online, or just as a side gig, which this channel is called Side Gig University, I would recommend anyone start with affiliate marketing. And not because affiliate marketing is so easy or anything. Actually, it's the opposite. Affiliate marketing, starting out as a beginner, is one of the hardest things you could do, but it gets easier over time. And the reason why I would suggest anyone to start out with affiliate marketing is because affiliate marketing, literally, you have to learn everything that you need to know about running a business potentially online. You have to know how to design a website. You'd have to know how to build a website. You'd have to know how to do the writing. You'd have to know how to do the SEO, the promotions, and every single thing. So learning affiliate marketing it, in my opinion, is the best way to start making money online, because all the skills that I have to run my main business at the moment, I would not have learned those skills if I didn't have to learn affiliate marketing in the beginning. So if you guys are new here, subscribe to my channel. I have more videos like this coming. If you like this video, drop a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Hope this was helpful to you guys. And when you try this out and you start making money, come back and let me know how it went for you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.